What up, y'all? I woke up at a healthy 2 p.m. like normal, whenever. Just woke up, but this is a topic that really puts a fire in my belly. I always see stuff on it. I always see people peopling, and that's not a nice thing to say because peopling is pretty silly to me. But what is up with the obsession with everyone and their mother but that is not a bodybuilder? I understand this if you are a competitive bodybuilder and that is your main purpose, that is your only goal. Your only goal is to get bigger and look a certain way. I get it then. Focus on hypertrophy. But for everyone else and anyone else, and you know what? Strength does help bodybuilding goals too. So it's just so funny that like people will see a workout and they're like, "Oh, that ain't good for hypertrophy. What's the point? What are you doing?" Like that is the only goal to training. Is that the only thing that brains can comprehend? What about strength, movement, skill specification? What about all these actually athletic things? Why are people just so focused on, yeah, bigger no matter what? And I don't blame people for wanting to get bigger. I want to get bigger. That's awesome. I love it. More muscle. Give me it now. And I'll train to do that too. But not purely. What is up with this new wave of people that if it doesn't cause hypertrophy to your little scientific beliefs, and then it's garbage? I don't understand this. Like, why don't people really want to focus on strength as much anymore? Movement, what is this? Every time I'll put a lift on where I'm trying to test my gusto, whatever, see how much I can lift, even if it's not like a fully great form. Like, I'm pushing my nervous system to lift more weight. People are like, oh, that's not optimal. I know it's optimal. I'm 1/3 your size and 1/4 your strength and 1/8 your intelligence. But I know because I seen YouTube tell me that someone said somewhere in a book that that isn't optimal, sir. Like, that's so silly. The main goal to me has always been the use and extreme movement of my body. And that is mostly explosiveness, first and foremost. Then, just pure raw power. And then I'd say, then maybe hypertrophy after that, But I really prefer more on symmetry and than just size as well, and a good amount of leanness, yeah, just so everything shows. But I'd rather be very wide in the top, wide in the shoulders and stuff, instead of just big. Like, I'll never allow myself to have one of these big protruding stomachs. Like, no, it's not my style. I want to look like, a men's physique athlete or maybe a classic bodybuilding athlete, but also be able to have the speed to run down just a deer if I'm hungry, just jump on it and bite the back of its neck. But, or be able to throw a punch to the point where I'm snapping through stones, Why would I want to just get out of here? Nah. Why would I just want to gain size without strength? That's silly to me. That just hinders. If I'm gaining size without strength, that just hinders my movement, my mobility, all this. So every time I get bigger, really fast, just to bulk up, even if I do lose some pound for pound strength in that time, I'm always going to bring it back. Like, because You know, sometimes I'll grow faster than I'll gain strength. But I make sure I gain that old pound for pound strength back that I had and then push forward at that weight. I'm always trying to get pound for pound stronger, more explosive, more athletic. That is the point. And if I gain any size too, I'm always trying to then after that point, if my stomach grew or whatever from it, I'm trying to maintain that size while like shrimming up my stomach and sucking down. You know, but it's so funny to me. Just where has the base of people's minds gone that they think hypertrophy is the only form and purpose to gaining? Why is that their only goal? I don't understand. Silly to me. And that like really does give some of these bodybuilders and some of these people that just train for size a bad name, because that's where the term show muscle came from. Yes, all muscle is pretty damn strong, and all muscle is better than none. But it's these people that are really purveying like everyone else's view that, oh, he's just big, he's not strong, oh, he can't move. That's because of that type of mentality. And most of these people that just focus, these normal people that focus on hypertrophy and whatever, none of them are really getting too much of that either, because they don't train right. They're soft, weak, non-intelligent. Sorry. But, and they don't check their diet right. They don't have a consistent routine. That's the whole point. They're not trying to push their strength so their muscles can have to force more weight to get bigger. Ooh, weird. And, just a lot of stuff on those lines. And when you really train for strength while gaining size too, you're gaining more aesthetic muscle. It's more grainy. It's more dense. It's more go. And that shows. It really does show more, you know. That was just a little bit of spitfire I needed to spitfire upon. It's like, I just see so much silly comments like that. Sign out, bro.